Ladies, what if I told you that the secret to looking a decade younger isn't expensive treatments or complicated routines? It's hanging right in your closet. The right blouse can instantly lift your face, brighten your complexion, and restore that vibrant energy you feel inside. Let me show you exactly how. Item 1. Silk wrap. Blouses in jewel tones. After helping hundreds of women over 50 transform their wardrobes, I've discovered that nothing ages a woman faster than wearing colours that drain her complexion. The solution? A silk wrap blouse in rich jewel tones like emerald, sapphire, or deep amethyst. As we mature, our natural colouring evolves. Hair may soften to silver, skin tones become more delicate, and what once flattered us might now wash us out. Jewel tones create stunning contrast that brings life back to your face, making your eyes sparkle and your skin glow with renewed vitality. The wrap style creates a flattering V neckline that elongates the neck, while the flowing drape skims your silhouette without clinging. This design adapts to your body's natural changes, providing comfort without sacrificing elegance. Choose silk for luxurious movement that catches light beautifully. The way silk moves when you walk creates an aura of sophistication that's impossible to replicate with synthetic fabrics. And you'll notice how the rich colour makes you look more awake, vibrant, and undeniably elegant. Item 2. Classic white button-downs with modern details. Think of how effortlessly chic Helen Mirren looks in her crisp white shirts. There's something timelessly elegant about a well-cut white blouse that transcends age. Choose one with subtle modern details like mother-of-pearl buttons or delicate Pintuck details along the placket. These refined touches signal quality without being flashy. The key to wearing white beautifully after 50 is choosing the right shade. Pure bright white can sometimes feel harsh against mature skin. Instead, opt for soft ivory or cream. These gentler tones are infinitely more flattering and sophisticated. The fabric choice is crucial. Look for high-quality cotton poplin or cotton silk blends that maintain their crispness while draping gracefully. A well-made white blouse should feel substantial and maintain its structure throughout the day. Wear it with the top 2 buttons undone to create that elegant open neckline, and pair with well-fitted dark jeans or a pencil skirt. The contrast creates a polished look that says you understand timeless style. This combination never fails to make women look refreshed and confidently elegant. Item 3. Soft cashmere cardigans as blouses. Most women think cardigans are frumpy, but here's what stylish women over 50 know. A cardigan worn as a blouse is incredibly elegant. I'm talking about a fine-gauge cashmere cardigan buttoned up and worn as a top. This approach is revolutionary because it gives you the comfort of knitwear with the polish of a blouse. The key is choosing one in a beautiful colour, soft rose that brings warmth to your complexion, sage green that complements silver hair beautifully, or warm camel that works as a sophisticated neutral. The fit is crucial. You want something that skims your body without being tight or loose. Tuck it into a flowing midi skirt or tailored trousers. Add a delicate necklace that sits just at the neckline, and suddenly you have an outfit that's both comfortable and incredibly chic. The texture of cashmere adds luxury, while the unexpected styling keeps your look fresh and modern. This is particularly beautiful for women who want to embrace a softer, more feminine aesthetic without looking dated. If you're discovering new ways to elevate your style and feel more confident than ever, please subscribe to Ethereal Elegance and tap the notification bell. I share sophisticated styling secrets specifically for women over 50 every week because your most elegant years are ahead of you, not behind you. Item 4. Silk camisoles with structured blazers. During my research into what makes certain women over 50 look effortlessly polished, I discovered the silk camisole and blazer combination. When you wear a beautiful silk camisole in flattering colours like blush pink, champagne or soft lavender under a well-structured blazer, you create multiple layers of sophistication. The silk adds luxury against your skin, while the colour brings warmth to your complexion. The blazer provides structure and authority. Choose a camisole with delicate details like lace trim and ensure your blazer fits impeccably through the shoulders. This combination works because it's both professional and feminine, structured yet soft. You can wear it to business meetings, dinner parties, or cultural events, and you'll always look appropriately elegant. What surprised me most was how this photographs. The layering creates depth and visual interest, while the silk catches light beautifully, giving your whole appearance a luminous quality that's incredibly flattering. Item 5. flowing chiffon, blouses in sunset hues. I once worked with a client who felt invisible in her wardrobe of black and navy. She thought these colours were sophisticated, but she looked tired and washed out. Then we introduced a flowing chiffon blouse in warm sunset hues, coral, peach and gold, and the transformation was remarkable. Before, she looked serious and older than her years. The dark colours drained her complexion and made her appear closed off. After, the warm colours brought incredible life to her face, making her eyes brighter and her skin glow. The flowing chiffon added movement and grace, and suddenly she looked approachable, vibrant, and years younger. People began complimenting her constantly. The secret lies in understanding how warm colours interact with mature skin. As we age, we often need more warmth in our clothing to counteract the natural cooling that happens in our complexion. Sunset hues, those beautiful corals, peaches and golden tones, act like natural lighting for your face. Choose a chiffon blouse with gentle gathering at the shoulders or soft drape that moves when you walk. Pair with neutral bottoms to let the beautiful colour be the star. Item 6. Textured linen blouses in natural tones. There's fascinating psychology behind why natural textures make us look younger. The human brain associates natural textures with vitality, freshness and authenticity, all qualities that contribute to a youthful appearance. A textured linen blouse in natural tones like oatmeal, sage or soft taupe works on multiple psychological levels. The texture adds visual interest and depth, preventing the flat, lifeless look that can age us. The natural fibres have an organic quality that feels alive and dynamic. The relaxed nature of linen suggests confidence and ease. The key is choosing linen with interesting textural details, perhaps subtle embroidery, delicate pintucks, or a woven pattern. These elements add sophistication while maintaining the casual elegance that makes linen so appealing. Style with well-fitted white jeans for a fresh modern look, or linen trousers in complementary neutral tones. The monochromatic approach creates a sophisticated, pulled-together look that's both relaxed and refined. Item 7. Silk pussy bow blouses in soft pastels. Many women avoid pussy bow blouses, thinking they're too fussy or old-fashioned, but this is a costly mistake. When chosen and styled correctly, a silk pussy bow blouse in soft pastels is incredibly flattering and feminine. The mistake most women make is choosing pussy bow blouses in harsh colours or stiff fabrics that look costume-like. The correction is selecting one in flowing silk and gentle pastel tones, soft lavender, pale rose or powder blue. These colours are inherently flattering and youthful, while the silk ensures the bow drapes gracefully rather than standing stiffly. Another common mistake is over-styling the bow. Instead of tying it tightly, let it drape naturally, creating soft movement around your neckline. The psychological impact is significant. The soft colours bring warmth to your complexion. The flowing silk adds luxury and movement, and the feminine detail creates a focal point that draws attention to your face. Item 8. Cashmere turtlenecks in rich neutrals. Here's an insider secret. A high-quality cashmere turtleneck in rich neutrals is incredibly versatile when styled correctly. The secret lies in layering and proportions. Instead of wearing the turtleneck alone, which can sometimes feel heavy, layer it strategically. Try it under a sleeveless dress or pair with a statement necklace that sits just above the neckline. This creates visual interest and prevents the look from becoming too monochromatic. Choose colours like warm camel, soft grey or rich cream. These neutral tones are sophisticated and work with everything in your wardrobe. The key is ensuring the cashmere is high quality. Cheap versions pill and lose their shape. Professional stylists know that cashmere turtlenecks photograph beautifully and create a polished backdrop for statement jewellery or scarves. They're perfect for travel because they're comfortable, versatile and always look expensive. Item 9. Silk blouses with subtle metallic threading. In my investigation of what makes certain women over 50 absolutely luminous, I discovered something remarkable. The most radiant women incorporate subtle metallic elements, and a silk blouse with delicate metallic threading is one of the most sophisticated ways to achieve this. Here's what I found. As we mature, our skin can sometimes lose its natural luminosity. Subtle metallic threads woven into silk fabric act like tiny mirrors, reflecting light back onto your face and creating that coveted inner glow. The key is subtlety. Look for blouses where the metallic threading is woven into the fabric rather than applied on top, creating gentle shimmer rather than obvious sparkle. Colours like navy with silver threading, deep green with gold accents, or charcoal with platinum details are particularly sophisticated. This discovery changed how I think about evening wear for mature women. Instead of relying on heavy jewellery or dramatic makeup, a silk blouse with subtle metallic threading provides all the elegance you need, paired with simple black trousers and minimal jewellery for effortless glamour. Item 10. Wrap-style blouses in jewel-toned prints. When I study how icons like Meryl Streep maintain their timeless elegance, I notice they often choose wrap-style blouses in sophisticated prints. There's something about this combination that's universally flattering and inherently youthful. The wrap style is genius because it creates the most flattering neckline possible, that gentle V-shape that elongates the neck and draws attention upward to your face. When you choose this style in a jewel-toned print, perhaps a subtle paisley in emerald and gold, or a delicate floral in sapphire and cream, you get the flattering silhouette and visual interest of pattern. The secret these style icons understand is proportion and scale. They choose prints that are sophisticated rather than busy, with colours that complement their complexion rather than compete with it. The wrap style ensures the print doesn't overwhelm their frame. Style with solid coloured bottoms in one of the print's accent colours, and add simple jewellery that doesn't compete with the pattern. This creates a look that's both interesting and elegant. Item 11. Silk Charmeuse blouses in deep berry tones. There's fascinating colour psychology behind why deep berry tones, burgundy, wine, deep plum and rich cranberry, are so flattering on women over 50. These colours work on multiple psychological and visual levels to create a more youthful appearance. Psychologically, berry tones are associated with richness, depth and sophistication. They suggest confidence and maturity without being sombre. Visually, these colours provide perfect contrast for silver or grey hair, making both your hair and skin look more vibrant. The science is compelling. Berry tones contain both warm and cool undertones, making them universally flattering across different skin tones. They're rich enough to provide contrast and interest, but not so bright that they overwhelm mature features. When rendered in silk charmeuse, these colours take on luxurious depth that's incredibly elegant. A silk charmeuse blouse in deep berry tones should be a staple in every sophisticated woman's wardrobe. The fabric drapes beautifully, the colour flatters universally, and the combination creates quiet luxury. Item 12. Flowing Georgette blouses with subtle beading. I witnessed one of the most dramatic transformations when a client switched from structured, severe blouses to a flowing Georgette blouse with subtle beading along the neckline. The change was so remarkable that her family commented on how much younger and more vibrant she looked. Before, her structured blouses created harsh lines that emphasised natural changes in her posture and silhouette. She looked competent but somewhat stern and unapproachable. After, the flowing Georgette moved gracefully with her body. The subtle beading caught light beautifully around her face, and suddenly she looked softer, more approachable and undeniably elegant. Her confidence soared and she began carrying herself differently. The magic lies in the combination of movement and light. Georgette fabric has natural flow that's incredibly flattering as it skims rather than clings to the body. The subtle beading adds just enough sparkle to bring light to your face without being overwhelming. Choose colours like soft champagne, dusty rose or sage green, and pair with simple bottoms that let the blouse be the star. Item 13. Cashmere blend cardigans in sophisticated greys. Here's a contrarian truth. Grey, often dismissed as boring or ageing, is actually one of the most sophisticated and youthful colours you can wear after 50, when you choose the right shade and fabric. Most women avoid grey because they think it's dull, but sophisticated greys are incredibly elegant and provide the perfect backdrop for your natural beauty. Choose a cashmere blend cardigan blouse that can be worn buttoned as a top. The contrarian approach is wearing this grey with unexpected pops of colour. Perhaps a silk scarf in coral, a statement necklace in turquoise, or shoes in rich burgundy. This creates sophisticated colour stories that are both modern and timeless. What makes this approach so youthful is the unexpected styling. Instead of predictable grey with black combinations, you're creating visual interest and showing your personal style. The soft cashmere texture adds luxury, while thoughtful colour combinations demonstrate sophistication. Item 14. Silk crepe blouses with asymmetrical hemlines. Professional stylists have a secret weapon for making their mature clients look more dynamic and contemporary: the asymmetrical hemline. A silk crepe blouse with subtle asymmetrical hem creates visual interest and movement that's incredibly modern. The secret lies in subtlety. We're not talking about dramatic high-low hems, but rather gentle asymmetry, perhaps one side that's slightly longer, or a curved hem that creates soft movement. This detail adds contemporary edge without being trendy or age inappropriate. Silk crepe is perfect for this style because it drapes beautifully and holds its shape while moving gracefully. Choose colours like deep teal, rich burgundy, or sophisticated navy. Shades that provide richness while remaining versatile. Style with straight leg trousers or a pencil skirt, and let the asymmetrical detail be the subtle focal point. This shows you understand current fashion while maintaining sophistication, appropriate for your lifestyle. Item 15. Linen silk blend tunics in earthy tones. Many women avoid tunic-style blouses, thinking they're shapeless and aging, but this is a costly error. The right tunic, specifically a linen silk blend in sophisticated earthy tones, can be one of the most flattering and versatile pieces in your wardrobe. The mistake is choosing tunics that are too boxy or too long. The correction is selecting a tunic with subtle shaping, perhaps gentle side seams or slightly fitted waist, in a length that hits at the most flattering point on your hip. The linen silk blend provides structure without stiffness, elegance without fragility. Choose sophisticated earthy tones like warm taupe, sage green, or soft terracotta. Colours that are universally flattering and work across seasons. Another mistake is styling tunics with loose bottoms, creating a shapeless silhouette. The correction is pairing with fitted bottoms, slim trousers, leggings, or skinny jeans to create balance and proportion. When styled correctly, this becomes incredibly versatile. Wear with white jeans for casual elegance, tailored trousers for professional settings, or leggings and boots for comfortable travel. Item 16. Silk blouses with covered buttons in monochromatic tones. The problem many women face is finding blouses that look expensive and sophisticated without breaking the budget. The solution lies in understanding details that signal quality, and covered buttons in monochromatic tones are one of the most effective ways to elevate any blouse. Covered buttons, where the button is wrapped in the same fabric as the blouse, create a seamless, sophisticated look that appears custom-made. When the entire blouse is rendered in monochromatic tones, perhaps all in soft ivory, rich navy, or elegant charcoal, the effect is incredibly polished. This approach works because it eliminates visual interruption. Instead of contrasting buttons that break up the line, covered buttons create smooth, uninterrupted flow that's inherently elegant. The monochromatic approach reinforces this sophistication. Choose silk or high-quality cotton for the best effect, and look for subtle details like self-fabric loops instead of traditional buttonholes. These details elevate the entire piece and make you look polished regardless of the actual price point. Item 17. Chiffon overlay blouses in soft florals. Style icons like Diane Keaton choose chiffon overlay blouses in sophisticated florals because they understand the power of layered femininity. The genius lies in the layering. Chiffon creates depth and movement while providing coverage and sophistication. When the overlay features a soft floral print, perhaps watercolour roses in muted tones or delicate botanicals in gentle hues, it adds femininity without being girlish. These icons understand that the key is choosing florals with sophisticated colour palettes. Instead of bright primary colours, they opt for prints in dusty rose and sage, soft lavender and cream, or muted coral and taupe. These colour combinations are inherently elegant and work beautifully with mature skin tones and silver hair. The chiffon overlay also provides practical benefits. It skims the body without clinging, creates beautiful movement when you walk, and photographs gorgeously. Pair with solid coloured bottoms in one of the print's accent colours for a romantic yet refined look. Item 18. Merino wool blend blouses in rich jewel tones. I discovered that merino wool blend blouses in rich jewel tones are incredibly flattering and versatile for women over 50. Merino wool has unique properties that make it ideal for blouses. It's incredibly soft, naturally temperature regulating, and has subtle luster that's more sophisticated than cotton but less formal than silk. When blended with a small percentage of silk or cashmere, it creates fabric that drapes beautifully and feels luxurious. The jewel tones, emerald, sapphire, amethyst, ruby, provide perfect contrast for silver or grey hair while adding richness to any complexion. What surprised me was how well these travel. Merino wool is naturally wrinkle-resistant and odour-resistant, making it perfect for busy lifestyles. You can pack a merino wool blend blouse and know you'll look polished wherever your day takes you. The versatility is remarkable. These work equally well in professional settings, casual social situations, and semi-formal events. The rich colours and luxurious feel elevate any outfit while practical properties ensure comfort. Item 19. Silk Georgette blouses with Pintuck details. A client felt invisible in plain blouses until we introduced silk Georgette with delicate Pintuck details. The transformation was remarkable. She went from forgettable to engaging, from background to foreground. Before, her plain blouses offered no visual interest or personality. She looked competent but forgettable, feeling like she was fading into the background. After, the Pintuck details added subtle texture and visual interest. The silk Georgette provided beautiful drape and movement, and suddenly she looked more dynamic. People began noticing her positively, and her confidence increased dramatically. Pintuck details are genius for mature women because they add interest without being fussy. These narrow stitched pleats create subtle texture that catches light beautifully and adds dimension. When executed in silk Georgette, they create a sophisticated handcrafted look that appears expensive. Choose colours like soft champagne, dusty rose, or sage green for maximum versatility, and pair with simple bottoms that let the beautiful details be the focus. Item 20. Cotton silk blend blouses in sophisticated stripes. There's compelling psychology behind why certain stripe patterns are incredibly flattering on mature women. Understanding this psychology helps you choose stripes that make you look more youthful and sophisticated. The key lies in scale and direction. Thin, closely spaced stripes in sophisticated colour combinations create visual interest without overwhelming your frame. When rendered in cotton silk blend, they maintain their lines while draping gracefully. Psychologically, stripes suggest energy, movement, and modernity. They prevent the flat, lifeless look that solid colours can create, while sophisticated combinations ensure you look polished rather than casual. The cotton silk blend adds luxury that elevates the entire look. Vertical stripes are particularly flattering as they create the illusion of length and height. The visual rhythm suggests energy and vitality, qualities that contribute to a more youthful appearance. Item 21. Silk crepe blouses with subtle ruching. Many women avoid ruching, thinking it adds bulk, but subtle ruching can be incredibly flattering when done correctly. The mistake is choosing blouses with excessive ruching in wrong places. The correction is selecting silk crepe with subtle ruching at shoulders, just enough to create gentle movement without adding bulk. Silk crepe is perfect for this detail because it drapes beautifully and holds subtle gathers without looking stiff. The natural weight allows ruching to enhance the fabric's natural drape rather than fighting against it. When styled correctly, subtle ruching adds feminine touch that's completely age-appropriate. It creates visual interest, suggests movement and vitality, and prevents the flat look that can sometimes age us. Pair with simple bottoms and minimal jewellery to let the beautiful detail be the subtle focal point, creating a look that's interesting without being overwhelming. Item 22. Cashmere-Cotton blend cardigans in soft pastels. Here's an insider secret. A cashmere-cotton blend cardigan in soft pastels, worn as a blouse rather than a layer, is incredibly elegant and surprisingly youthful. The secret lies in unexpected styling. Button it up and wear as a top. Choose soft pastels like powder blue, pale rose, or gentle lavender, colours that bring warmth and light to your complexion without being overwhelming. The Cashmere-Cotton blend provides perfect balance of luxury and practicality. The pastel colours are inherently youthful and fresh, while the sophisticated styling keeps the look completely age-appropriate. This approach photographs beautifully and works for multiple occasions. Tuck into a flowing skirt for feminine elegance, pair with tailored trousers for professional polish, or wear with well-fitted jeans for sophisticated casual style. It's versatility and elegance combined in one perfect piece. Item 23. Silk blouses with contrast, piping in neutral tones. The problem is adding visual interest without looking overdone. The solution is understanding how subtle details, like contrast piping, can elevate your entire look while maintaining sophistication. A silk blouse with contrast piping adds just enough visual interest to prevent boredom while remaining elegant. The key is choosing neutral base colours with sophisticated contrast colours that complement rather than compete. This approach works because it's unexpected without being dramatic. The piping creates clean lines that are inherently flattering, while the contrast adds personality and prevents the flat, one-dimensional look that can age us. When executed in high-quality silk, the effect is incredibly polished and expensive looking. Style with bottoms in either the base colour or contrast colour for a sophisticated, coordinated look that appears thoughtfully planned. Item 24. Flowing silk blouses with hand-finished seams. In my investigation of truly elegant women, I discovered that luxury lies in details you can't immediately see. Hand-finished seams represent the pinnacle of craftsmanship, creating better drape and lasting longer than machine-finished alternatives. A flowing silk blouse with hand-finished seams represents exceptional quality and attention to detail. These seams lie flatter, creating more beautiful silhouettes. They last significantly longer, maintaining appearance even after repeated wear. Here's what I found. Women who invest in pieces with these quality details don't just look more elegant, they feel more confident. There's something psychologically powerful about knowing you're wearing something beautifully made, even if others can't see the specific details. Shades that showcase the beautiful drape and movement of high-quality silk. These pieces are investments in your wardrobe and confidence, representing thoughtful luxury that never goes out of style. Item 25. Timeless silk blouses in your perfect colour. The most powerful piece in any sophisticated woman's closet is the timeless silk blouse in her perfect colour. The shade that makes her eyes sparkle and skin glow with renewed vitality. This ultimate piece works on every psychological level. When you wear your perfect colour, you feel more confident, more attractive, and more authentically yourself. Others respond to this confidence, creating a positive feedback loop that enhances your presence and charisma. The psychology is profound. When you look in the mirror and love what you see, it changes how you carry yourself, how you interact with others, and how you move through the world. This isn't vanity. It's understanding the power of feeling beautiful and confident in your own skin. Your perfect colour might be a rich emerald that brings out your eyes, a soft coral that warms your complexion, or a deep navy that provides elegant contrast to silver hair. Whatever it is, when you find it in a beautifully cut silk blouse, you've found more than clothing. You've found a tool for confidence, elegance, and timeless style. These 25 blouses represent more than fashion choices. They're tools for confidence, elegance, and self-expression. Your style journey doesn't end at 50. It evolves into something more sophisticated, more intentional, and more authentically you. Embrace these pieces and watch as your most elegant years unfold beautifully before you.